Hey, my friends, welcome into the Flamingo Advantage podcast. I'm your host, Katie Hornor, and excited to have you here in my office with me again today for this episode. If you're watching on our video channel, we'd love to have you subscribe. If you are listening to this, wherever you're finding it, leave us a comment somehow. Let us know that you're listening. Share this with a friend who might enjoy hearing it as well. We greatly appreciate you helping us spread the word. You can blend your faith into your business. You don't have to hide it. You can be boldly you, just as you were created to be in the marketplace that God has placed you in. And we're going to dive into some pink marketing strategies today as we get into this episode. So what is a pink marketing strategy? Pink, I have created an acronym for. It stands for P for personalization. I stands for innovative, out of the box, right? Unique. N is niche specific. And K is kind and kingdom aligned. And so we're going to dive into each of those pieces in the episode today and sort of pull it apart, go a little bit deeper into each of those parts of your marketing strategy and how do you incorporate each of them into that. Now, before I get into that though, I do want to invite you to our upcoming Christian Marketing Conference. We're going to be hosting an event March 16 to 18, 2023, and that event is going to be an online event. You can attend from anywhere you've got access to the internet. It's going to be 3 days of Christian marketing training. Many of our previous attendees are excited to be coming back this year. We've had some amazing comments from those that have got their tickets already, and they're describing it more as a retreat. And so if you need a retreat, if you need a refresher, if you need to hear from God about your business, we'd love to invite you to come to that Christian marketing training. All the details are at our website, theflamingoadvantage.com, and we're looking forward to hosting you for 3 incredible days of diving in deeper to how to grow our business. The theme this year is Be the Extra and Extraordinary, and we are teaching a lot of brand new content. So if you've been to some of our events in the past, you don't want to miss this one because we'll be teaching some brand new content along with some of the mainstays that of course are foundational, and we get to go back and teach you how to see that from a different angle and depth every time that we teach it. So excited for that. Let us know what your questions are. Grab your tickets, theflamingoadvantage.com. So pink marketing strategies, personalized marketing strategies. Isn't a strategy a strategy? Yes and no. A strategy is a strategy, but it's kind of like a framework rather than a formula in that it has to be applied to you personally. So you can have a strategy of posting on social media every day, and you can have a strategy that gives you the framework for that, but the personalization piece comes in what you need to post for your brand, for your people, right? And so we could have a strategy of celebrating a couple of quirky holidays every month in our posts that we post on social media to get engagement, right? Maybe it has nothing to do with your brand, but you want to bring in some fun, or you want to garner some comments and some visibility, right? And so you're going to pick a couple of holidays that either you personally like or that are in alignment with your brand and what you do for folks, and you may choose to celebrate those and put up a post on your social media. And so the posting is the strategy, daily posting is the strategy, but the personalization comes and how it applies to you and your people. You want to be asking questions like, what are they thinking right now? What are they feeling right now? What's happening in our world this month? And how can I be part of that conversation with my people? How can I personalize what I'm doing in the strategy of posting to social media every day to be able to attract my people and get that attention and go further? And you can take that personalization to any strategy. If you got an email strategy, if you have a different marketing strategy, if you have an onboarding strategy, how can you personalize it to your people? Make it important to them. Look at it from their perspective and personalize it so that it gets you better traction and bigger results. The next thing in pink marketing strategies is the I piece. And that is the innovation. That is the uniqueness that makes you stand out and be different. And so in innovation, a lot of people say, well, you've got to learn how to do it before you can innovate, right? Repeat it, perfect it, and then innovate. And that may be true, but the innovation piece comes with saying, okay, that's the strategy. How can I improve it? How can I take what is the proven strategy and improve it in my world? And that takes a lot of trial and error. It takes a lot of testing. My mentor, Jeff Walker, says everything is a test, right? Continue to test. And that also means I can't take results personally when it is a test, because we're testing to see what works. Testing this against that, testing this headline against that headline, testing this image against that image, testing this download against that download, testing this landing page against that landing page, different this this video, against that video, continuing to test and innovate and say, how can we improve this? How can we make this better for the people that we serve? And again, the point in marketing is not to get them to say yes to me, it's to get them to say yes to the next best step for them. And so my strategies and my innovation have to be leaning into that. What is the next best step for my people? And how do I help them get to that place of clarity that they know that, yes, Katie is the one for me. I absolutely need to sign up with her. Or absolutely not. That's not what I need right now. Both of those are clarity wins for our people. And our job in innovating with our marketing is to, what can we do better at each step to help them gain that clarity faster and easier prior to making that commitment. All right, the next one is N, P-I-N-K, for pink marketing strategies. The N is niche specific. All right, there are lots and lots and lots of opportunities that come up and as entrepreneurs, we often have the shiny object syndrome. Everything catches my attention. I need to do radio, and I need to do podcasts, and I need to do YouTube, and I need to write a book, and I need to do a speaking tour, and like all these things. What is niche specific to you and to your people? All right. So I was thinking the other day, had this big shiny object syndrome thing about, wouldn't it be amazing to create an app for my people? And if you think that's a great idea, I'd love to hear from you. Like, leave me a comment, send me a message, let me know you'd be interested in some kind of app from us. But when I went to my Facebook group and I asked in there, how many of you use your cell phones to get information from the people that you follow? Nobody was interested, right? Everyone's like, nope, I'll just go to the website when I need the info. Right? And so that shiny object, if I had jumped in on my own thinking this is amazing, I should do this, without taking into consideration my niche, my people, and what they want, I could have gotten into a lot of trouble in terms of investment of time, investment of resources that really wasn't something that my people would embrace and want at all. And so be really careful that what you're doing is niche specific. Personalize it to you and your brand and your people. Innovate it. Always looking, how can I make this better? But then niche specific, right? Does this apply to my people? Are my people podcast listeners, or are they video watchers, right? And go with what works for the people that you are trying to reach. With the same idea too, niche specific also means stay in your wheelhouse, right? If you are known as the go-to person for marketing and client experience, then let somebody else teach about social media and video editing. Right? Like, let somebody else do that. You stay in your wheelhouse. And that's something that's been hard for me, because as an entrepreneur, a self-taught entrepreneur, I had to learn all the things. I know how to do HTML. I know how to set up a WordPress website. I know how to go into the cPanel on the back end and set up email addresses. I know how to go into GoDaddy and redirect domain names. I know how to create images, and I know how to make videos, and I know how to edit videos, and I know how to write marketing copy, and I know how to write emails, and I know how to set up the email sequences, and I know how to, like, all the things, because I had to learn all the things at one point or another in the trajectory of getting to where I am today. But if I'm going to become known as the one who teaches unique marketing and client experience, I have got to stay within that. I don't want to be out there answering video editing questions on social media or in Facebook groups that I'm in. I need to leave that to the people that are video editing experts. I need to look for the questions that ask about client experience and unique marketing ideas, right? And so in your niche too, keep it niche specific. Do the things that you want to be known for. Answer the questions for the things that you want to be known for. Offer your expertise for the things you want to be known for. Don't go speak on a podcast on something totally unrelated to what you want to be known for, because that's not helping you. And so with your marketing, if you're going to keep it pink, you got to keep it in alignment with your niche. And then the last one, K, stands for kind and kingdom aligned. They will know you're Christians by your love, scripture says. And so we've got to exude kindness, exude the love of Christ in everything that we do. Does that mean we don't make judgment calls? Absolutely not. I had to make a judgment call this week in terms of something that I was not willing to be associated with because of the poor quality of the work, right? We have to make judgment calls in our business, but we can do it with kindness. And we can do it in a way that does not deprecate or depreciate or demean the person that we're working with or that we have a chance to engage with. And so kindness, kindness, kindness. I can't stress that enough. That kindness then gives you the opportunity for relationship. And that relationship then can lead to amazing opportunities, both for business advancement and for kingdom advancement. And that is the second thing that K stands for, is kingdom aligned. Make sure that the opportunities that you take in your marketing and in your business align with the kingdom principles that you are trying to live by and run your business by. What does God want for this? Is this an opportunity He wants me to embrace? Is this a marketing strategy or formula that He wants me to use? Or is there a different way He wants me to go? Is this kingdom aligned? Does it align with the core values that I have? Does it align with biblical principles that I value? Does it align with the priorities that I have in my life or that I've set for my business during this particular time in my business? There may be amazing opportunities for you out there, but does it align with the kingdom principles that you are bound to live by? Does it align with the priorities God and you have set for this time in your business? And is it kind? So that's the pink marketing strategy in a nutshell. I hope you'll come to the Flamingo Advantage event, March 16 to 18, and learn more about how to personalize your marketing, how to make innovative marketing steps, how to keep your marketing niche specific, and how to keep it kind and kingdom aligned. Those 4 steps will help you up-level your marketing any day of the week, but we'd especially love to bring you to our event and dive in deeper with you there. If you've got questions, reach out. Again, you can find the event info at theflamingoadvantage.com. I'm Katie Hornor. I look forward to being with you again in our next episode.